husband smell good. Make you want to taste something. Like Eddie Murphy, put your mouth on me. Hey, you never heard that Eddie Murphy song? Put your mouth on me. Look him up, Eddie Murphy.
Won't you grab a seat, sit back and recline. Let us bring some positivity into your mind. It don't matter what them haters say, we're still gonna shine. Like Mackenzie says, be on time for coffee and wine.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite couple.
What's up?
And welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Hey.
Be sure that you subscribe.
Hit the bell.
And like our video.
Share it.
Yeah, hit that bell for more notifications.
Hey, and talk to us, man. Come in. We love. Hey,
baby, did you just move your leg?
Man, cause I thought, hey, I didn't know what that was.
It was my toe.
We outside. We outside.
But yeah, so listen, we wanted to just change it up a little bit and listen.
Memphis.
Listen, man, y'all gonna get this good twist tonight. It's the real.
Hey, y'all gonna get this good hat tonight.
It's the real raw and ugly tonight.
I thought you better say raw diggity, cause I'm about to.
No, but I'm just saying, like, y'all gonna get this twist out. Cause listen, my hair gotta be ready to just take down in the morning for church. Cause yes, we goes to church every Sunday. And
hey, that's a good feeling too. Cause
yes,
normally your husband be working 7 days.
That's true.
Hey.
So tonight we just wanted to come on and just tell y'all how we met each other.
You gonna tell people how you met this king?
That right.
You see where she at? Hey, but before we do that, y'all already know how we do on coffee and wine.
Ego.
There ain't no ego.
They're stroking your ego.
I don't know what you was stroking. That wasn't my ego. Get your beverage. Sip with your favorite couple's favorite couple.
Cheers and cheers. You always forget to cheers now.
Hey, cheers. Get your milk or your coffee, your gin and juice, your
not the milk.
Chardonnay.
Whoever drinking milk at this time, y'all got a strong stomach.
Your wine, Kool-Aid, water.
Babe.
I was telling people what to drink.
Oh.
What you looking at?
It look like something's on your face. But
you know what I want.
But what was I gonna say? I think I forgot what I was gonna say. He kept saying all this stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like I said, you can go on back. You could say some stuff.
No, we're just talking about how we met.
Yeah. So you can get it started.
Now I'm gonna let you start this because I want to hear.
Okay, fine.
You tell the people how.
Fine.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, I don't have to tell a fibs.
A fibs, because you already know you finna lie. Cause you said fibs.
Here we go. So, okay. I'm not really good with the years and stuff.
We know that.
So I think it was like 2017. Babe.
I gotta help you out because you'll sit there and say 2015. I ain't even know.
So this was 2017. I wasn't gonna say no 2015, babe. 2015, 2017, and okay, this is the okay. We'll just tell how we met, and then we'll tell how ironic things were. So,
isn't that
okay? Well, I have to throw this little part out. Me and his sister were already friends, so we worked together, and we like became really cool. We became really close. Like at first, we called each other "suh." When you call each other "suh," that mean they ain't really sister yet.
How you spell that?
S-U-H. But then, but everybody know how to spell. But then it went to sis. So I'm like, okay, this thing getting for real. Okay, whatever. So
what?
Babe, are you gonna let me tell my story?
Nah, but I'm talking about how to get the sis from Sue.
I don't know. We just became close in our friendship.
Okay.
Before you.
Okay.
I didn't even know him. Okay. So she would always talk about her brother or whatever, and it was like so irritating because I'm like, girl, who cares? Like, she's like, oh, he's such a good husband. I'm like, baby, you don't even know him as a husband. You know him as a brother. Like, you know him. Like, I just was like, you are so irritating talking about this man. So anyway, their mom. Do you mind me telling the situation?
That's fine.
Okay. Their mom is like in bedridden or whatever.
Right.
So like she's totally progressed from the time that I met her. Like she couldn't feed herself or anything, but now she can. But like I used to go over the let me say this. His sister was like, my mom is about to move. Now keep in mind, she had never been to my house. This is a coworker. I'm like, I'm not infinite, let her come to my house, And I was in a situation a relationship where I was dealing with some stuff, but you know, I'm not the one to tell my business, so nobody knew I was dealing with stuff with my boyfriend at the time. They really thought I was like so happy, all this and the other. So she's like, I want you to meet my mom. So I'm like, okay, cool. Well, when she sent me the address, it was like 3 seconds away from me. Like, it was a street, like her house. I could go in my backyard and yell her name and she could hear me. So I used to go over there, and honestly, it was my escape. I would go over there, I would go to sleep on the little chair. Like, I just enjoyed being with his mom, like the talks we had, feeding her. It was just a peaceful environment for me. And I actually, side note, I actually told him the other day, like, I miss how close, not that we're not close anymore, but like life happened, so we move away. Even when we were still there, like, I didn't go see her as much. I don't know if it's probably because I wasn't as close to her, like, in the house, but I still should have made my way. But anyway, so yeah, so I used to go over there all the time. So one day I was like, I'm about to jog to her house. I was trying to work out or whatever, so I jogged over there, y'all. I was really looking a mess to myself. So
you jogged over there today? Really?
So I jogged over there, and she was, you know, well, no, I walk in and it's this guy. Honestly, I really didn't pay this guy any attention because no, babe, not like that. Like, now hold on, listen, let me tell you something. When I'm in a relationship, whether it be good or bad, I'm loyal and faithful to that person. But when I saw him, immediately, anybody, I was like, oh, he's handsome, like that in my mind. But I was like, okay, whatever. So I'm about to sign in to go see his mom. He's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good, how are you? And kept it going. Well, that's not what happened?
Yeah, guess how it's all.
Okay,
that's it.
So I'm like, hey, how are you? Kept walking back to his mom's room. So he saw that I was going busting it right to his mom's room. So he's thinking that, he told me that he thought I was like a physical therapist or like a nurse or something.
Right.
So he comes back there. Now keep in mind, y'all, he's leaving. He comes back there, he says, Ma, you good?
Hey, I'm trying to see what she
like, you already know what's going on, boy. So he saw that booty.
That was so lame.
He saw that booty, period.
That's what I saw?
That. What'd you see? You saw my opinion. Let me tell you something.
I saw your face and your hair.
You saw my face and you saw that tail when I was walking to her room.
Babe, you weren't that thick.
Yes, I was. I was thicker than I am now.
Maybe you were.
See? So, anyway, his mom was like, this my son, and you know, this Jasmine. I'm like, nice to meet you. He leaves. So when his sister gets there, I was like, that was your brother? No. That's not what happened. She was like, girl, guess what? I was like, what? She was like, my brother just texted me. No. I'm lying. I told her, I was like, girl, that was your brother? And she was like, yes. I was like, he's handsome. She was like, that's funny because he just texted me and said you were gorgeous.
I did.
Period. That's why he turned around.
Why you doing this here? Why is your hand doing that?
It's a Millie Rock. So, anyway, that's how we met. But, like, the initial meeting. But, like, he was going through what he was going through. I was going through, because I was in the process of leaving my relationship. I'll let him tell his little piece about his little mess.
My little piece.
But I was in the midst of leaving my relationship. Like, my mate didn't even know I was leaving them. So I was trying to sort things out in my mind, like how me and my daughter would be straight. Wasn't even looking to date nobody, but I was ready. I mean, ladies will understand this, and men will too, but like, I didn't need no healing time because I was already done with the relationship. So anyway, we'll get there later. So anyway, yeah, so we went like months.
Yeah. It
was months on top of months on top of months until like we talked again. And that's initially how we met. But you want me to tell them how we started talking?
Like, I don't know, because you long-winded. Like, come and carry on. I'm listening. We listening.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead.
It's still early. We got time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 10:56. So, his sister was on the phone with him at work. And by this time, everything is finalized and everything with him through his divorce decree. Divorce decree.
Decree.
So, this other lady was like really feeling him. Oh my God, it was so disgusting. And me being me, I was just like, okay, cool. You know, she really likes this man. Okay, let me snatch the phone out her hand and start talking to him. So literally, y'all, I could have got beat up.
No. That's not how it went down first time. You was talking to Tasha.
Oh, yeah.
And I saw you walk. Well, I was FaceTime.
Babe, okay. So he was FaceTiming his sister, and I walked past. He said, is that my woman right there? Or something like that. Because you...
And my sister was hating. She was like, no.
She did not want us to date so bad because she didn't want to... Pretty much, she didn't want to lose me as a friend because she knew that once I dated her brother, it was like certain limitations to our friendship. So anyway, I don't know. Did we exchange? We didn't exchange numbers that day. Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did exchange
because
numbers.
you took
the
Tasha's phone
and went to the break room. So we exchanged numbers. I'm like, hey, how you was I silly that day?
Yes, you were silly.
He was so turned on by me. I already know. So so then, like, I didn't know that, you know, because at this point he's just living his life, you know what I'm saying, the life that he never got to live. You know,
I lived it, I just didn't. That was my second stint.
What? Oh, I'm not talking about like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, like, you lived your free life.
I did before I got married.
But that doesn't count. You got married kind of,
I got married at 27.
Whoosh, sorry. But
what you talking about? You trying to be married at 25?
I didn't think you were. But yeah. So then I found out he was talking to this other lady.
Not really.
This was so hilarious. So she was like so like in love with him from day one. It was so crazy. So I would be like snatching the phone out of her hand and da 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 da. So me and him, you know, I'm like, this my homie, you know, so I'm telling him, I'm like, hey, go on and date her, you know. Babe, I ain't do that.
You know what's so funny?
We were friends.
This my homie.
Let me tell you something. We were friends at first. Me and Lorenzo had really good conversations.
We did. We still do.
Like, yeah, we do. But I'm just saying, like, we were friends. So when I found out that she was really feeling him, I'm talking about she was feeling him on the level of wanting to get married. So I'm like, golly.
Was she? She must have telling y'all that.
You could just tell by how a woman, how she was acting.
I know
she was trying to get something from him. You know what I'm saying?
Ring.
Like monetary and a ring to reap, you know, the harvest of him or whatever. So I'm like, listen, go on and date her. So he and I and his sister and her guy at the time went on a date. It was so much fun. And like the next day, he went on a date with her. And I thought that was so cute.
I didn't go on no date with her.
Well,
she was part of the celebration of my birthday.
Yes. And I just told him, you know, date her.
I'm ready for her to stop talking. So
You can go back. You can go back.
Tripping.
You can go.
All right. She got out of the other party and how we met. We was in a bypass situation.
So I was right about that.
Yeah, and we liked each other.
Babe, okay.
But like she said, she was going through her little situation, separation, and I was going through a divorce. All right. Fast forward to the young lady. She saying that I went on a date with, which I did not. I came to Memphis. I was off the road, come to Memphis, and me and her met for the first time, like to meet up at my sister's house.
Oh, that was okay. Wait, don't tell the whole story.
And your boy had on some cologne that made her body leave her.
Babe, did you buy that for yourself, that cologne?
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
I made her body leave her body, made her soul leave her body, and just hug my soul.
Oh, y'all, I sniffed that neck so hard. That skin should have came on.
My sister was so mad at her.
She was like, she called me all in my name. It was so funny.
She was mad, but after
that was a fun night.
That was a cool night. That's where Uber Zo became reality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that night became a long night.
Yeah, we're not even gonna talk about that night. Hold on, but listen, we were talking for a minute.
We were talking for a minute before that.
So I don't feel bad about that night.
Yeah, so, you know,
that
fast forward to, I'm turning 40. So that's a significant
oh my gosh,
birthday.
I've been around you in like
5 years. I'm 45.
Yes, I'm so proud of you.
So
no, I knew you when you were 39.
Yeah, we were talking. But
I know, but that's like so sweet.
Anyway, I'm turning 40, and we kicked it and hung out and whatnot, and then she went back home or whatever. Then my sister, my play sister, and this young lady all wanted to take me out for my birthday as well. So it wasn't a date. So we all went out, and definitely, no, that was not going to happen. So here we are, the two of us.
And it's so crazy, y'all, because when we talk about like where we grew up in Memphis and where we lived, literally, even though, you know, we were right there together, like back in childhood days.
In the same neighborhoods.
That's so crazy. Even like where his mom lived, because I had 2 houses in Memphis. So I had one in Cordova. Even the house that I had out in Cordova, his mom was right there by my home.
In the nursing home.
Yeah, so it was just so crazy how, like, it's so crazy how God set stuff up, because I feel like that's a setup for us.
That was a setup. I mean, how you gotta picture this. I know a lot of viewers on here may not be from Memphis, so just imagine you're, say, 40 minutes on this side of town, and my mom was right behind her. At the time, my mom was in the nursing home, and they were in the same neighborhood, and this is years prior to us meeting.
I could have walked to her.
She relocates to the other side of Memphis,
exactly.
40 minutes away. And my mom at the time was blessed to be able to be put into a house where we don't have to put in a nursing home. So she was in the house, and like my wife was saying earlier, their house was like back to back, almost like like diagonal from one another. She can come out of her backyard, can see the back of my mom's house that she's in. So how ironic is that? So ironic that her and I become what we are today.
That is crazy.
That was pretty dope. It was like, what you call it, God's
intervention.
I think so. If not, somebody let us know. But I think that was God intervening because she was going through some in her life, and I was going through some in mine. That, you know, people, you're basically tearing apart what you used to be. So, and you probably becoming who you was before you met those particular individuals. So, like she said, and not saying like when we got together it was all fireworks and sunshine, and because we went through our time of discussing what affects us in a relationship, and some of that stuff we were already allowing to affect us in our relationship, but we put that in that trash bag and did what?
And you know what, like, it took us a minute, because like when it comes to a new relationship, you have to learn the individual. You have to learn what makes them happy, sad, angry, mad, what makes them concerned, what makes them overthink, what makes them, you know, just feel the feels. And that was another thing that I feel like caused a lot of confusion amongst us, because we were really
learning each other. And that's a new relationship. Yeah. But like you said on the previous segment we did, I think that was what, something about God. What we do about God?
God is bigger than your situation.
Yeah, that if he's not a part of your foundation, and you're a married couple, it's definitely going to be a rocky times, because you're trying to hold your marriage together spiritually on your own, physically and emotionally, and financially, if that's part of the deal as well. So, but if God's not a part of that equation, your finance, your emotion, and your physical being in that relationship is kind of if you're on that level with God. So,
that is right.
So we had to get that on the grasp.
But that is definitely how we met. Everything was meant to like happen.
Yeah, then it was funny because I would get at her when about us getting married, and I was lying to her. I knew, you know, for you women, and this may be a bubble burster for some men who are in a committed relationship or supposedly committed relationship, and you're telling this young woman, the woman you're going to marry her, and it's been years. We know when we're going to marry a woman. We know.
How long does it take y'all to know like that?
Depends on who she is.
How long did it take you to know that with me?
It took me whenever we went to Florida.
How long was that?
About 4 months.
That's what I thought.
I was like, man, I can really kick it with this woman for the rest of my life.
That is so crazy too, because I'm glad you brought that scenario up, because we actually fell in love at the same time at the same place.
What place was that?
On the pier.
I just saying where you were, because you know how you get.
Yeah, I would never forget that. And we kissed. Oh, that was the kiss of the kisses. And I was actually the first person to tell him that I loved him.
Yeah, and I ain't do you like I did way back in the day.
And he was like, I love you too.
But I look at it like, really? I love you too, baby.
No, you ain't say it like that. You was dead serious sensual.
How I say it then?
I was like, you know what? I love you. And you were like, I love you too, baby. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was melting on the inside.
Do I still make you melt?
I'm just joking. Yes, you do.
Whatever.
You do. You still give me butterflies. Like last night, I was like a little upset with him or whatever. Not upset, but like when he was like brushing his teeth. No, this morning. It was this morning.
What?
He was brushing his teeth and I was looking at him. He had on his underwear and his wife beater. And you were giving me little butterflies. I was like, he's so fine. And then I was like, oh, his booty is so cute.
Why you ain't hit me up?
Hit you up?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Get on it.
Get on what?
What you was looking at?
Your butt?
Yeah, all that. You looking at, yeah, that's what all you were looking at.
I was like, he's so handsome. My husband is so fine.
Thank you, babe. You're gorgeous.
Thanks, babe.
But how do you feel? Because like we said, we have ups and downs. We've had ups and downs previously. So how do you feel now about us being married and being in a relationship with your boy? How do you feel?
Say it again.
What am I to say again?
No, what's the question? It wasn't clear.
I said, what? I said, how do you feel about being married
Oh, how do I feel about being married to
and
you?
in a relationship with your boy?
I feel great. Like, I feel like this is how, I don't feel like marriage would have been this way with anybody else. Like, I enjoy being married. Like, you know how you had those men where you just like, oh, I know this is gonna be my husband, and it's like, oh, thank God that I didn't get to marry them, or they didn't ask me to marry them, because I would have said yes, just because women, it seems like us as women, we are told that we have to be wives. So I feel like a lot of us say yes because that is what we feel we have to do. But like, this marriage is like, to me, it's my ideal marriage. It's my Huxtable marriage.
It was crazy. Like we were saying that, man, when we first got married, it got all chaotic.
Rocco? Why is he in the dark?
I don't know why he in the dark. Rocco.
I hear his calling. He normally be scared. I'm sorry, y'all.
It was all, it got chaotic right after we said I do, and it's just crazy. And there was nothing warranted by us. It was just outside beings causing that type of friction between the two of us.
God, yes.
But for us to come out of that and become who we are today is very refreshing.
Yes.
Because before it was so stressful, man. It was just like what the hell?
And it wasn't even us making the stress. Yeah. It's almost like dead serious spirits can see when something is going to be great. And I kind of feel like the enemy was trying to tear us down before we knew what we could be.
Man, he was working that thing.
Yes. Like, he was trying to tear that thing down. Like, you know what? I'm going to get y'all.
Yeah.
And he didn't.
Yeah. Because once it was so crazy because we both had visions of what we would be and what we could have, and we both manifested together on certain things, where we wanted to live, how we wanted to live, what we want to have, and to be on that same level with an individual, male and female especially, to be on one accord on what you want out of life and have that same desire and same hunger to go after it by any means. Like, say you could be in a relationship with a person and you're here, like, I want to be here, this is what I want out of life, and that person's here, they don't really care. My wife and myself are here, like, we both want a certain type of house, we both want certain type of vehicles, we both want bank accounts, we both want businesses. And I'm sure you've been in relationships like that you're not on that same one accord. I've been in a relationship like that, and so for us to be on that same level, like, it's crazy. Like my sister was saying, when her and my sister were working together, she's like, man, you act just like my brother.
Oh my God, everything. Like, even snacks that I would eat, she was like, oh my God, my brother eats that. Like, and everything. Oh my God, my brother would have said that. You sound just like my brother. I'm like, girl, shut the hell up about this man.
It's crazy because she does. We almost like identical, to a certain extent, to certain things. And when we met for the first time in person, when your boy had on that shit, was it that Chanel?
It was Chanel blue.
Had on that Chanel blue. I'm telling y'all.
That thing there is
Her
nice.
soul left her body and hit my body and hugged my soul. That's how it was. But it felt like we knew each other like forever.
Let me tell y'all the funny story about that. So I'm like, okay, yay, we finna have so much fun. Now, first of all, I didn't even smoke hookah like this. I stopped at a club, bought a hookah machine, and I was like, hey, let me get this out the bag. I'm like, ooh, I got us a hookah. He's like, I don't smoke that. I was like, oh. End up giving this to his sister's dude at the time.
Y'all fool with it.
We had so much fun. Like, we played games, we drank. He should have known then I was a woman of God. Because when I drank,
she got to praying.
I started praying.
Other things.
What's other things?
You said I ain't gonna talk about it right now, so I ain't gonna talk about that.
What? Nah, I was talking about the hookah part.
You said we got the drink and we had fun.
Let me tell you something. We had a really good time.
Yeah, dog, bro. You need to go on off the street with that.
We had a really good time. Like, he didn't even want me to leave.
You didn't want to leave.
Who is that? Yeah, I didn't want to leave.
Somebody got a motorcycle and happy. They wake our daughter up, I know something.
But yeah, so we looking at the baby monitor too. So what else? Like, how does it feel being married to me?
It feels very refreshing. It feels rejuvenating. It feels like a electric shock. Like, you know, you walk around like this.
Like
here,
clear.
You're like boom. Cause I'm with. I got friends of mine. Not all of them, but I got friends, I got fraternity brothers, I got co-workers that complain about their wives, and rightfully so. If their wives are doing exactly what I'm hearing these wives are doing, I can see why they complain. I can see why they don't want to go home. I don't mind coming home. I love coming home.
So do you ever have anything to complain about me on?
No, I've had in the past, like when we was going through all that up and down crap. Yeah. I was
so
like,
what would you say? Like that? Well,
you know what I would say.
Don't worry about nobody.
No, what I was saying at the time, this some bullshit.
Yeah, but honestly, it was like spiritual warfare.
Yeah, but I know guys that hate being married, and some because they want to do their own thing, and some because their wives are whatever. They ain't what she used to be. Men and women, and we're going to talk about these on other segments, I'm sure.
Yeah.
However you met that person or drew that person in, that's what you got to be throughout the entire time. I know, of course, we get older, so guess what? Doesn't mean you stay the same. You do different stuff.
Yeah.
And not different stuff going the other way. You go different stuff going up. So
yeah,
you got to think of things like when we got married, I always told her, I said, man, now I can feel good about the things that we do because it's under God now.
Exactly.
We have
the legal sex.
So you get wild out. So men, women, if you jokers don't steal, you don't even want to. Good hygiene going to bed. Joe, get out of work, go straight to bed. Come on, man.
That's disgusting.
Wash your butt, wash your ball, wash your crack.
One thing we do is, like, one thing my husband would never have to worry about with me. Now, I have put on a couple of pounds. I kind of like the pounds I put on, but I'm trying to lose my midsection.
Good to me.
But, like, he never has to worry about me falling off when it comes to my appearance. Like, even with my hair right now, I'm going to make sure my hair is done. I'm going to make sure I dress to par. I'm gonna make sure I smell good. I'm gonna make sure I have some on my face. Like, even if I just have on like my sunscreen or something, like, I'm gonna make sure I look good for my husband. And then sometimes, like, he knows, because we said on the coffee and wine segment before, I'll be sitting around the house looking a rough mess, and when I hear that he's letting that garage up, I'll run and try to touch myself up a little bit, because I'm like, and then I always make sure he comes home to a clean house.
I do the same, but like I don't. Yeah. I make sure I keep myself up.
Yeah, you do.
I make sure my body smelling good. Hey, way she hug me, I want her to always smell me like, my husband smell good. Make you want to taste something. Like Eddie Murphy, put your mouth on me. Hey, you never heard that Eddie Murphy song? Put your mouth on me. Look him up, Eddie Murphy, put your mouth on me. I probably don't even know Eddie Murphy was an R&B singer.
Yeah, I do know that.
But I think I let you see that one time.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, that was so
because I think I found out that through you.
Yeah, but man, look, keep yourself up in a marriage. Keep it spicy. We're gonna do a segment on how to keep it spicy, what to do. I got something for my men. I'm learning by talking to brothers. That's black, white, Spanish, whatever color you are, whatever race and ethnic background you come from. I am learning that we had a lot in common, And a lot of my brothers need some help in the boom boom room.
But you know what? Like, even in that area, like, why is it that married couples frown upon talking about sex? Like,
I don't know why.
Me and my husband be getting it on.
Yes.
Like, ooh wee. Like, the other night I had a dream about us getting it on, and I rolled over there like, listen, take it off. And I just jumped on him, because my thing is, this is my husband. I'm his wife.
Right.
God made us to not only build up kingdom, nations, or whatever, but he also made us to have fun and have sex. Our video stopped, but like I was saying, God made it to where we are supposed to bring people to his kingdom. He wants people to multiply. We ain't multiplying no more. Now, if God say different, that's different. But he wants us to have sex.
We're going to do that.
Period. Hey, and y'all women out there saying y'all ain't gonna give y'all husbands oral sex, it's something wrong with you.
I'll tell you one thing, that's why you change your eating habits, because your bodies be breaking down the older we get. You can't eat all that crap you was eating. You gotta take care of your body, and eating healthier and drinking healthier and exercising improves in the needing energetic type of area.
Yes, like dead serious, ladies. I know that what is it that they drink the pineapple, eat the pineapples and all that? Baby, listen, change your eating up and you will taste just fine.
Yeah, that's true. Drink water, I tell you that.
Yes, and that's all we drink in our house is water.
Yes.
We might buy, I think we buy juice every blue moon.
Yeah.
Like our 13-year-old doesn't even like nothing but water.
Yeah, she'll drink water all day.
And then we socially drink. So we'll have like wine or, little mixed drinks here and there.
That I do.
Yes, he is the bomb.com when it comes to the bartending.
I've been sucking lately though, because we ain't got our inventory up.
Yeah, but we're going to we're going on vacation this week.
Man.
And I am so excited.
No kids.
Like, no kids, y'all. And y'all know I'm going to miss Addison.
Kids.
But we need this time. So
I can't wait.
This is going to be so fun. Like, even being in the car without no kids, it's just going to be us.
Man, we'll have a sports car.
Yeah. So we'll vlog in the car.
Yeah.
And we're going to vlog once we get there, because we're going to have a good grand time, because the people that we're going with knows how to party.
Yeah, they do.
It's our sister. My sister-in-law, his sister.
She turned
her
40th. Big 4-0.
And y'all, like, it's also like crazy. Like, so our analytics have really gone up. We really appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed.
Like, we have gained, I know I think we're like at 86 subscribers, but just last week we were at 63.
Man.
So we really appreciate
at 50 and 60 something views.
Yes. So
we hitting 600.
Really,
hey, y'all look, we appreciative of course, life, but
yes.
When you guys do subscribe, we love it. When you watch, when you comment, we love it. When you share it, we love it. Man, I'd be so excited, but like, man, look, because we've been doing coffee and wine for it'll be 4 years October. Mm-hmm. And people been telling us since 2019, y'all need to do a YouTube. Mm-hmm. And then, of course, 2020 hit, everything went chaotic, and then 21 came, kind of everybody trying to rebound. Here we are, 2022.
Yeah.
We getting on our business.
We are. And definitely, it's so funny, like I say, like, check out our vlog it's going to be uploaded tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
tomorrow, probably, huh?
I'm trying to do it tonight.
You gonna do it tonight? Okay.
I just gotta add something. Yeah, we gotta be on our business. Whatever. So a total, stranger told me to stay intentional for,
right.
Me and my husband to stay intentional about our stuff. That's exactly what we're doing. We went to go invest in a computer. Next will be a camera. It would be so great if somebody blessed us with one. Oh my gosh, you gotta speak it out your mouth.
Never know.
Y'all, we appreciate all the views, like, for real. We really appreciate. We got people looking at us in Jamaica, in the United Kingdom, in the United States. Like, this is bizarre.
I love it.
Mhm. So, yeah.
But that's all I got.
That's all I got. And this ain't the end of this vlog. Y'all will get maybe us going to church tomorrow, or would this be the end of this one? Maybe it should be the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be the end of this one.
Yeah, so this is the end of this one. Hey. And then we'll come back on this week.
But y'all already know what to do. Subscribe. Like. Hit the bell to get what?
The notification.
Share it, love it, comment. We're here for you.
Yes.
And hey, man, I'm telling you, man, coffee, wine, glory to the Most High.
Thank you, Lord.
Here to stay. So, hey, we out, man.
Out.
Have a great whatever you're doing. I hope it's something safe and nothing that is criminal.
That's right. And what we gonna do? We gonna get this money.
Right there in the air.
Y'all.
Get this
Money. Y'all listen, we gonna grow together. So we can't wait to see y'all grow. We can't wait for y'all to see us grow. It's not too late to be a millionaire.
Your favorite couple's favorite couple. We out. Coffee and wine.
It don't matter what them haters say, we still gonna